This is Paranormal Short Session 1 by Keith Evans with the Quarts crystal. Today is Thursday, 15th of September, 2022. As you can see, the quartz crystal is dark blue, and my leg is pinkish red in the background. I'm using my thermal imager. That's the reason why the quartz, which is cooler, looks dark blue, and my leg looks pinkish red. All right, I'm going to switch over and turn on the Ovilus 5B. I'm going to touch the ABC icon here.
Dawn, plain.
Okay, first word is dawn, plain, and plain. Dawn is D-A-W-N, and plain is P-L-A-I-N. I just wanted to see if there was any residual energy within the crystal that might be picked up on the Ovilus 5B, or if there was any type of intelligent energy within the crystal that might choose a word from the Ovilus 5B. Again, my name is Keith Evans, and it's nice to observe the crystal. Let me hold it here without the thermal imager. That's the crystal. I don't know if you can see. With the light in the back, it gives you some detail. It's probably about 3-4 inches long and maybe an inch thick quartz crystal. I borrowed it from a friend. Thank you very much for lending it to me. And I like to let all the ghosts of spirits or any residual energy or intelligent energy from the quartz crystal know that the Ovilus 5B will not harm you in any way. And that I'm going to be using this footage on small little short advertisements on Instagram, and the entirety of the paranormal session will be on YouTube. So if the ghosts or spirits don't want to be part of that, then don't choose any words from the Ovilus 5B. But if you don't mind, choose away. My first question for the crystal is, are you residual energy? Are you intelligent energy? There's the crystal. So far, it don't look like I'm getting much of a response from the crystal. I'm going to go ahead and document it here. There's the blue crystal. In the background, that's my leg, which looks like I got good blood circulation, as red as I am, because I am wearing shorts, so I guess the Ovilus 5 is about 6 inches away from the crystal. It is believed by most scientists that crystals have a piezo-type electric effect, and I was just wondering if the crystal might be storing any type of energy or message that the Ovilus 5 could pick up. Well, if that is not the case, you can see the blue crystal right there. I got my camera right above the, oops, timed out. Right above the crystal. And my thermal imager is aimed at the crystal, which is sitting on my leg. That's the reason why there's a reddish pink background. All right. Let's go back to the Ovilus 5. If it's true that there's no intelligent energy within this crystal, and or no residual energy that can be picked up by the Ovilus 5B, I'll move the crystal within view, which is, you can see how it's semi-transparent. That's the crystal. And there is the Ovilus 5. So I'll just keep the crystal very close to the Ovilus 5. That way, if it can affect it in any way and give us some type of word, it might be a download of, maybe some ancient civilization that was very advanced, might have stored information on the crystal. We'll see if the piezoelectric effect will be able to transfer and choose any words from the Ovilus 5B. Are there any ghosts or spirits present tonight that would like to choose a word? I don't want the crystal to stand in the way of a good conversation. I'm going to lay the crystal right there. Oops. I didn't mean to turn it off. Maybe that's not the best thing to do. Well, I guess I have to manifest. Well, that's up to you. As a ghost or a spirit, if you want to manifest, then, that's your choice. I always feel that ghosts or spirits just show themselves to whoever they like. Manifest is spelled M-A-N. Is it I-F-E-S-T? Intent is spelled I-N-T-E-N-T. Well, if that's your intent to manifest, then, help yourself. I'm sitting here in the dark, so hopefully you'll have some type of self-illumination so I can see you, and I hope you don't mind being on the video. Well, so far there's no manifestation. But the crystal's still sitting here on the corner. If I lay it flat, it turns the Ovilus 5 off. Or at least back to the icons. Hat. H-A-T. No, I'm not wearing my hat tonight. I'm inside and I'm not on camera. The focus tonight is the crystal, the Ovilus 5, in the thermal imager. Ring. I didn't even hear that. Hat is spelled H-A-T and ring is spelled R-I-N-G. I don't have a ring, so I'm not sure what you might be talking about. Ring. I don't even have a doorbell. But I do have a black cat. A black cap baseball type hat. Getting back to the manifestation, are you working on that, or were you just jerking my chain? Because I think every paranormal investigator would like to have a ghost manifesting on, video. That would be so cool. Well, I think I got another word. Let's see what the, trying to get the, actually the quartz might heat up with the, let me see if I can see it. If it's on, yeah, there's the quartz there. It might heat up a little bit because of that, Ovilus 5. I got a couple words. Ocean I could hear. O-C-E-A-N. And casket, C-A-S-K-E-T. Now, I've got casket recently at, I think the last time that I was at the Chestnut Street Cemetery. There's something about casket being well, or a good casket. So I felt that the person who had passed away said their casket's still in good shape. Well, that's nice to know, but here I got ring, R-I-N-G, and ocean, O-C-E-A-N, and casket, C-A-S-K-E-T. I don't see the connection. Right now I'm holding the Ovilus, and I was also holding the crystal in my hand. I'm going to try to see if it warms up, and if it does allow you to see that it's getting warm. Right now, without the thermal imager, you can't see it. It's too dark. I'll tell you one thing, in the dark, with no light, the Ovilus 5 shows up great. A whole lot different than how it shows up when I'm out doing a paranormal session in the sunlight. Alright, I held the crystal in my hand. Now there you can see the crystal is red compared to my leg, which is pink. And that's pink through the shorts that I'm wearing. Huh, that was like a flash. I don't think that was me. Now it's going back to it's as warm as my leg. Alright, well, let's see how the Ovilus 5 looks. Ovilus 5, you can pretty much see it, the shiny screen and the black, so it doesn't do very well with the thermal imager. It just looks like a black and white photo of the Ovilus 5. But that's with the thermal imager, the TG165 FLIR thermal imager. Alright, so I'm going to turn the FLIR off, and I'm going to hold the crystal in my hand to get it warm, and then I'm going to lay it someplace else so it does not have my pink leg in the background, and then show you compared to, say, a cold surface versus the warm crystal with the thermal imager. Could I ask the name of the person that gave me the words ring, ocean, casket? I would imagine if it's the same person, your ring and casket is in the ocean. Was that by choice or by accident? Well, I'm gonna show you the warm well, that's the crystal just held in my hand for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. That's how warm it is with a cold background. Then you're gonna watch the crystal heat actually change. Didn't that look like a spark or something? And I'm not moving the distance between the thermal imager and the crystal at all. But that's interesting. Every once in a while you see like a spark coming from the crystal. And my Ovilus 5 is like right there, probably no more than 5 or 6 inches away from the crystal. So if there's any intelligent or any storage of residual energy, I was hoping that the Ovilus 5B would pick it up. Maybe some of these words are from the residual energy from the quartz crystal. So there, the quartz crystal is staying pretty warm. Compared to the cold background, which is fairly dark blue to light blue in some spots. Yeah, my FLIR TG165 timed out on me. Oh, I'm missing it. I'm sorry. had my camera facing the Ovilus 5 and not the crystal. Sorry about that. There's the crystal. Now I'm getting with it. You can see the crystal is dark red and the background is anywhere from light blue to dark blue. And that was just holding the crystal in my hand for about, say, 4 to 5 minutes. It doesn't seem like it's really pictures I'm taking of it is not coming out the way I would like. Well, at least I have it on video. I haven't had any more flare-ups. It's mainly stayed red as compared to the background. And I haven't been getting any new words at all. Sometimes they're so quiet I don't even hear when I get one. And there's the crystal. So it shows the crystal is about 81 degrees, now 80.279. Let's look at the background where that arrow's pointing at the blue. It shows it's like 79.2. Go back onto the red and it's 81.5, 80.3. So well, since the residual energy doesn't seem to be giving me any words on the Ovilus 5, may I ask any ghosts or spirits if they're enjoying looking at the thermo imaging of the warm crystal versus the cooler background? take a little break and just concentrate on the Ovilus 5. Were there any ghosts or spirits who got an opportunity to look at the camera or directly at the screen of the thermal imager, the TG165 FLIR? No, I guess not. Sorry, it's me coughing. For the life of me, I can't think of what ring, ocean, casket could mean. Well, let me bring the crystal closer to. In the dark, I'm just feeling around to see what I can find without dropping anything. Well, there's the crystal. Let's see if you can see it. It's laying on top of the Ovilus 5 right now. So, if it's going to have any effect, we should get a word. If it has any residual energy, I couldn't get it any closer to the Ovilus 5 unless I put it around the back side of the Ovilus 5, and then I'd have to flip it over and we wouldn't be able to see the words. So I think it lights up the crystal fine, and the little red home tag there, I can't touch that with the crystal, otherwise it's like a little pointer. It'll just turn the Ovilus 5 back to the home screen, where I'd have to choose ABC logo again to allow the ghosts and spirits an opportunity to use their energy to choose words from the Ovilus 5B. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get, more words. I was hoping maybe to show some type of effect that the crystal was having on the Ovilus 5. I do think it was interesting to see the actual FLIR TG165 kind of pick up almost like a flare or a spark or a flicker in the crystal. And that happened while I was not utilizing the laser pointer. You can see there's the crystal laying diagonally across the Ovilus 5. And that's my left knee in the background, and I got shorts that come up a little bit above my knee, so you can see the redder side of my knee, which is rounded towards a dark blue area, coming up to a lighter pink where my shorts are, and then you can see the outline of the Ovilus 5 box. Right now the crystal, the arrowhead, I don't know if you can see it, you should be able to from the camera. The arrowhead is telling you where the 83.7 degrees Fahrenheit is. It's going up in temperature. I'm not using the laser because I don't think that would be good. Laser might amplify the laser itself and cause damage to Ovilus 5, so I don't want to do that. But anyway, the crystal, which the arrowhead is pointing on, is 82.3. Alright, I'm getting a signal that I'm down to limited storage, so I'm just going to say this has been Paranormal Short Session 1 by Keith Evans with the Quartz Crystal, and today is Thursday, the 15th of September 2022. I'd like to thank everyone for giving me support, watching my video, YouTube. My channel is Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. Please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you, and have a good night.